Hi, good morning. Can you hear and see me well? Perfect. Okay, so my name is Mers, and how do I pronounce your name? Cookie? Nice to meet you. All right, so for today, you have chosen daily news, and the title is Why is New Network Tech Gaining Speed with AI Needs? All right. So for our words and phrases, we have problems with audio, so please repeat after me. Affinity. She felt an immediate affinity with the new team. Okay. Traction. The campaign gained traction among young voters. Okay. Advocate. Okay. They advocate changes to the current health system. Bottleneck. The outdated system is a major bottleneck in production. Okay. Viability. The committee will assess the viability of the new proposal. Okay, thank you. Do you have questions with words and phrases? All right, great. So, do you want to try and create a sentence out of this word or skip this part? Okay, let's move on to comprehension. And let's check first the questions that you have to focus on listening. Number one, what is causing the, how do you say, IOWN concept to gain strong momentum worldwide? Number two, which US telecom firms standards are being aligned with ION's all photonics network? Number three, what is the main technical bottleneck before reaching the 2030 goals? All right. Now we are going to listen to a short article. What version do you want me to play? US? All right.
Why is new network tech gaining speed with AI needs? The I own concept is gaining strong momentum worldwide, driven by the growing needs of generative AI. More companies from the United States are now joining, as the technology promises to handle massive data loads with low power and quick response times. This change reflects the high affinity between ION's open systems and existing US standards. US telecom firms like AT&T are showing interest by aligning their open ROADM standards with ION's all photonics network. In the past, members were mostly from Nordic and Asian areas, but now it is gaining traction with US players to meet data center demands. At the meeting, a leader from the Open Compute project spoke to advocate for closer ties with the forum. Proof of concept tests prove the technology's value in practice. For example, at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo in 2025, ION's network allowed remote video production without big trucks, letting teams edit directly at their stations. These show how the first phase cuts costs and boosts efficiency. However, challenges remain before reaching the 2030 goals. The main technical bottleneck is photoelectric fusion, where light signals must reach deep into chips without losing power in conversions. Prototypes exist, but full development faces competition from other firms. On the economic side, new uses in construction and logistics need to prove their viability against high costs. The forum stresses analysis to ensure profits, as time is short.
Okay. So, are you up to answering the questions, or do you want to listen one more? Okay.
Why is new network tech gaining speed with AI needs? The I own concept is gaining strong momentum worldwide, driven by the growing needs of generative AI. More companies from the United States are now joining, as the technology promises to handle massive data loads with low power and quick response times. This change reflects the high affinity between ION's open systems and existing US standards. US telecom firms like AT&T are showing interest by aligning their open ROADM standards with ION's all-photonics network. In the past, members were mostly from Nordic and Asian areas, but now it is gaining traction with US players to meet data center demands. At the meeting, a leader from the Open Compute project spoke to advocate for closer ties with the forum. Proof of concept tests prove the technology's value in practice. For example, at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo in 2025, ION's network allowed remote video production without big trucks, letting teams edit directly at their stations. These show how the first phase cuts costs and boosts efficiency. However, challenges remain before reaching the 2030 goals. The main technical bottleneck is photoelectric fusion, where light signals must reach deep into chips without losing power in conversions. Prototypes exist, but full development faces competition from other firms. On the economic side, new uses in construction and logistics need to prove their viability against high costs. The forum stresses analysis to ensure profits, as time is short.
Okay, so let's proceed to answer the questions. Question one: what is causing the ions concept to gain strong momentum worldwide? Hmm. All right, so the growing needs. Next question: which U.S. telecom firms standards are being aligned with ION's all photonext network? Mhm. Okay. All right. Next question. Um, what is the main technical bottleneck before reaching the 2030 goals? Okay. All right. So now let's move on to read out. You may start whenever you are ready. Okay. Thank you so much. Very good reading skills you have. Proper observation with the pause and the stop. That's great. Okay. Now, let's do discussion. Okay. Question number one. Do you think the high data demand from generative AI will make high speed networks like IONS necessary? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. High speed. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think we all, I mean, with all the speed, the fast change right now, I think we really need the one that has a high speed or quicker. Mm-hmm. Cannot. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It needs to cope with AI. Okay. Do you think that how to say this? And consumers will be willing to um they will be willing to pay for the faster networks. Yeah, I think when they improve the speed, they also improve. I mean, they also increase the price. Do you think? Mm-hmm. 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 So yeah, how's the internet connection in your country? Is it satisfactory or sort? Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. That's just a problem. Okay. Mm. So, prob- oh, oh, right. I'm just gonna send you a sample yes and a no for your future references. Okay. Question two: have you ever used technology to do schoolwork or an activity remotely to save time? Perhaps maybe papers, or do you? Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Calendar. Yeah. Quite. They're really helpful. Oh my goodness. If I lost my phone, I would go frantic. Oh, I have schedule. I don't know. Yes, it's really important. I mean, it's also important to have a calendar written on paper somewhere in your place rather than just on your phone. Maybe both. Okay. Next, when when using new technology, what kind of technical changes makes you feel frustrated the most? I mean, if you're techie, no problem, but if for those who are not techie, okay. Yeah. Mhm. Oh, okay. Yeah. Mhm. So do you have to upgrade your laptop? Or yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is also a stressful or frustrated. Okay. So yeah, even when you're techie, you still have you will still encounter things that you can't handle. Mhm. Yes, exactly. All right. So, which is more important for a new technology success? A. Joining many forums, or B. Developing the technology by yourself? Mhm, 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 exactly. Like we will need so many years to to do or to progress. I mean, a lot of patience, of course. Mm, mhm, mm. So, what are the risks you think that are you encounter when a developer works completely independently? Is there risk? Yeah. What are the risks arise when when a developer works completely independently? Like, mhm, from mhm, 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 mhm. Income, the profit. Mhm. Okay. Net. Yeah, collapse exactly. Okay. So yeah, so which is how should companies balance the need for new powerful technology with the need for low powerful consumption? Oh, we are talking about power consumption. Mm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Um, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. 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 Consumption. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and I've also observed, because I'm a baker, so I bake cake and I use technology like electric beater. So for my for my own experience, made in China, they are less. I mean, the power, the consumption power is lesser, but it breaks easily. Yeah, and if you go to like KitchenAid is a very famous mixer, and they have a high consumption of power, but they last long. So I think sustainability is important. So I choose the one that is high in power consumption than because it lasts long. So I think this also goes with, this system. I mean, the powerful creating this, developing this kind of yeah, perception. Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And for those, oh, I'm sorry, we only have a few seconds left. Thank you so much for coming and enjoy.